Okay. Hi, everybody. We are here with Patch from Bullet For My Valentine. Thank you so much for your time. I'm really, really grateful for having you here and getting to know you a little bit more. So let's start with the interview,
Yes,
shall we?
thank you.
Well, first of all, this festival edition, almost at the last minute, fans were really, really excited about it, myself included. How did it happen? How did it come together, this idea of joining Loserville?
It was very, very last minute. I think our agent, who is our agent, our booking agent, Charlotte, who is Matt's wife,
Okay.
we just got off the plane from Singapore and the Australian tour. We landed in the UK and we were on our way home, and a message came through because Youngblood dropped off, so she put our name forward
Wow.
uh, to see if if it was a thing. And Matt messaged us all and said, would you all be up for it if it happens? And we kind of, said that we were available to Limp Bizkit, and eventually they kind of got back to us and said, they confirmed it. So it was very last minute because when we finished that tour, we thought that was the last for the year.
Yeah, yeah. I
Um,
imagine that.
Yeah, but it was a great opportunity. We're massive fans of Limp Bizkit as it is, but to be able to come down to South America, uh, you know, to do the Poison as well, and have the opportunity to come down here and finish off the year uh, in style is great.
Yes.
So yeah, we snapped it up. And when they said it was all confirmed, it was great. It was all thrown together very, very quickly. So hats off to our tour manager and people behind the scenes who put it all together so quickly. They really worked super hard, and super super cool people. Uh, you know, Being able to throw this together so quickly and last minute. So yeah, it was kind of madness, but we made it happen, and we all super glad that we got down here to see the fans, obviously, but to join the tour as well. It's a great opportunity. It's an honor as well. Like I said, we're massive fans of the band, and it's a great
Yes.
way to end the year. So it's happy days.
Yes, of course. It's some kind of a party because, in Latin America, well, I'm going to speak about Chilean fans. We're really, really passionate about music. And you have a really huge fan base here in Chile as well. So beware with the crowd that day. Do you have any memory from past shows here in Chile?
Yeah, I remember the last one. It was carnage. It was chaos. It was full of energy. Probably a little bit smaller than what we're going to play
Yeah.
this time, but it was very well received, and it's great to have fans so far away from home down in Chile. It's very cool, and thank all the fans enough for supporting us over the years and coming to the shows, and we're really excited to see everybody again. It's going to be great.
Yes, it's gonna be great, and we're really excited as well. So, you guys are with this The Poison tour. This year marks the 20th anniversary of The Poison, a defining album for both the band and the fans. Um, how has it been like for you personally to rediscover this record 20 years later?
It's been it's been amazing. It's kind of strange, you know, to revisit after 20 years. It's been a long time, and
Yes.
we don't realize how quickly time goes. But to have a career spanning 20 years from that debut album, and to get the opportunity to play it again in its entirety, around the world, it's been awesome. Playing all the songs front to back of the album, because we don't get to play all of them in regular sets because we have to choose because so many albums. So
Yes, of course.
to play the Poison in full has been really interesting, but it's been super fun as well to revisit those songs, and that point in our lives, where everything changed for us. The magic happened, and it's been a ride for sure, but it's been really good. Some great songs on it, and super fun to play.
Of course. I was wondering that if you rediscover a riff that you say, "Damn, this is so fun to play again," of any song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like all of them, it's a very different sort of style of songwriting, as as opposed to what we used to, how we write now, and it's super interesting. It's like the where our sort of heads were at back then as opposed to now. So it's been really cool. It's been I wouldn't say a learning curve, but it's been super fun. Like I say, to revisit that point in our lives, and those songs and those riffs, and remembering how they were born, and how they came about, and just especially what that album did for us, and how it launched our career. It sort of catapulted us into this chaos, this madness, this life that we live now. But it's been awesome. It's been like sort of humbling to play it again after 20 years, and have all those memories and play those songs again, and remembering that time of our lives. It's been really, really cool.
That's so cool to hear. Did you imagine when you were recording 20 years ago in the studio,
No, no,
nothing would this happen?
no.
I mean,
We had no idea what we were doing and where we were going. It was just bang, and then everything just happened. It's been crazy. It was just an explosion, and our feet didn't touch the ground. It's completely changed our lives, for the better.
yes, of course, it was for the better. I remember those in that era. Matt had a couple of trouble with his voice, so now
Yes.
this is some kind of vengeance of that, where you could finally make it to the end with this tour. Yes, really really happy about this.
Yeah, yeah. But Matt's on form. He's sort of fixed his vocals now, and he's got a new style, and a new way of sort of delivering his vocals now, and he's on form every night. He's great. It's got to be hard, to go from one show a month to 60 shows in 2 months, and just bang, like touring. So he kind of blew his voice out, but he stuck with it, and he fixed it, and he's all good and well now. He's good.
Yeah, you can tell that we can hear it on his voice. It sounds different, but in a good way. Like he have worked really really hard, and we can tell.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, well, let's talk about what the future. The band has hinted at working on new material. From a guitarist standpoint, from your standpoint, what direction are you leaning towards the next chapter of Gullet?
Well, I mean, it's the formula is always going to be there. It's very sort of guitar riff based music. It's going to be heavy, of course, but there's so many different styles of demos that we've done so far. We have to, when we go home, we'll have to sort of find the theme of
Yes.
where the album's going to go, because there's so many songs, and it's so different. We've tried everything, uh, but I think we do have a vision now and a direction which we want to go. Uh, so when we get back, after Christmas, we're gonna probably get in the studio and sort of make a list of, weed out what we're not going to use, and where we can see the album going. So there's so many songs, it's crazy.
Wow, I can imagine you guys have been recording and writing for years and years. We've been waiting for that as well. But yeah, it's a really difficult. Is it hard to choose songs, or you guys when you guys meet, you guys know what are you gonna do next?
I think, like, when you start writing, you just you just write whatever comes out. But I think what we tend to do is, once we find this group of songs, like like a collection of songs, like a theme for the album, then we know which direction it's gonna go, you know. But for the most part, you just write and write and write. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're terrible, sometimes you can't finish them, sometimes they're just crazy. But you know, once you find that sort of direction and that theme, then it starts to become clearer, and you know, there's more clarity in sort of the theme of the album, and what it's going to sound like, and then you go into the studio and you record it all properly, you know.
Okay, I see. Well, we're gonna be waiting for it, and we're really, really excited about it. And I think we're on time, but thank you so much for your time,
Of course.
for this opportunity. And the fans in Chile have an incredibly deep connection with you guys, with the band. So let's see that on stage. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Hola, weones. This is Padge from Bullet For My Valentine. We can't wait to get down to Chile on the Limp Bizkit tour and play for you guys. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. It's been way too long, so we're really looking forward to seeing you all. Come to the show, you know, rock out, have a good time, and we can't wait to see you all. Thank you.